Is she happy?
Oh, so she was his, not his. She was Malfoy's.
No, stop calling him Malfoy.
I don't know.
She's married now. To Vicious.
Vicious.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thomas and Beth back again with Moto Photo, and we are jumping right in to the next episode of
It was so good.
COWBOY Bebop, because the beauty of Netflix with the ability to binge, we are going right and jumping right into episode 2.
Not like we don't have other things we need to get done, but there's a space cowboy on a ship called Bebop.
So yeah, and as far as the first episode went, I thought I personally thought it was a pretty good rendition of how the actual first episode of the anime went. Obviously, there's some different things. They introduced some more characters a little soon, but from a newbie perspective, of
It was
Cowboy
very
Bebop,
interesting and catchy, and obviously I'm sitting here watching a second, so neglecting my duties. Let's do it.
So yeah, so we're definitely excited to get into this next one. It's called Venus Pop. So we're
Venus
interested in
Pop.
to see how some of these what we described as baggage of these characters, how it plays out, because I imagine every episode is going to have quite a bit of extra story to it because there's only 10 episodes. So they're trying to cram a lot of story into a little bit of time.
And there was a lot to be explained still. There's a lot that I don't know. I don't know.
I do know. She doesn't know. But that's the beauty of it. So we're excited to jump into this one. So and if you haven't already, go ahead, like and subscribe to the channel. And I'm definitely excited to get into this series. And I know Beth now that she's seen one of the episodes.
I think he's very excited that I'm watching this more than anything.
For sure. Definitely one of my favorite shows of all time.
Now
So
I can actually talk Bebop with you.
anyway, let's dig into episode 2, guys. Here we go. Oh, big shot down here.
Hola, amigos, all you bounty hunters out in the system. How you doing?
And a creepy calling card to match.
Roll the vid.
They did a good job of casting those two.
There are so many familiar actors and actresses in this.
It's Netflix. I mean, they have so much money.
I can't forget to look.
I'm going to the bathroom.
I told you to lay off that Venusian tea. Stuff burns right through you.
Thanks, Mom.
Tea does burn through you, man. And smoothies.
I'm happy to stake it out alone. And the all-you-can-eat noodle bar afterwards.
Noodle bar? Well, you should never ignore a hunch.
Always looking for food. Trying to get a meal.
It's because they don't make any money.
Exactly. Bell peppers and broccoli. The classic. Oh, God, that misty lighting is amazing.
His contact lenses. I noticed them in the last episode.
What, are you taking a dump now? We ain't got all day.
It's been re-recorded, though, I can tell. Nice, with a towel.
He thinks his girl's dead, but she's with the Syndicate.
Are you still thinking about that?
Well, I think he's
Middle
from the
of a fight.
Syndicate.
Oh, there's a fake hand. A little busy. Oh, God. Oh,
That was cool.
That was a cool move. The classic spike kick. Side kick. There's still one in the chamber. It's twice now. Oh, nice move. Except for there's one in the chamber.
Venus Pop.
Kim Sigrita, tell us what
How many
explosive
licks
you
does it
used.
take to get to the center?
Jesus. Oh yeah, that's a cool shot.
Yeah. The little red thing.
Very cool, like underground scenery, like a speakeasy.
Okay. Hey, I'm okay.
You're gonna hit him. Still scanning. The like retro futuristic kind of reminds me of like some of the stuff from Loki series. The look and feel of it, the live action.
Spike Spiegel, like
Spike-
Schmiegel.
Marvin.
Never once thought of it like that. Of course you would. Spike Spiegel.
Schmiegel.
Who's he?
His ex-wife, Flower Girl. Called it.
You're getting good at this.
Predictable. Oh, are they showing that again? Oh, so she was his, not his. She was Malfoy's.
No, stop calling him Malfoy.
I don't know his name. Vicious.
Fearless is dead. I go by Spike Spiegel these days.
Love it. He pulls off the Spike vibe very well. He really does.
I think he has a good vibe. I don't know the Spike vibe, but he has a good one.
Our supplies guy, Theodore Clark. Keeps the stock in his freighter a few buildings down.
Wait, are you telling us your bomb guy's name is Teddy?
That's funny.
It's like a funhouse maze almost. Making it sound like.
He's probably in the cockpit. He's probably in the cockpit.
Noodles.
Cup of noodle.
Baby lotion.
You are making a lot of great points. We get it. You're gonna blow us sky high. Right. I understand. You were a bad man.
That was cool.
Oh, nice. Always seeing, always listening. That one was
Like short.
Yeah, that one was much shorter.
37.
Only 30. The first one was 60
60.
minutes. Okay.
Oh, look, they vary.
Okay. So I guess what they tried to do in this one was just set up a broader story for what's gonna happen, especially for someone like you who's never seen it. Yeah, they're trying to open it up, and they finish introducing pretty much all the characters you're gonna need to know now. You know, I from my point of view, yeah, it was a very slow and uninteresting episode, and I think what it looks like is the storyline is gonna pretty well follow the actual anime storyline more or less. Jump and skip a few episodes and things like that. Combine some episodes. I guess for someone like you or for a brand new viewer, I guess like I said, it helps open it up maybe.
I learned Malfoy's name is Vicious.
Just because of the bleached blonde hair, like that's not clever. Come on, you're more clever than that. So yeah, Vicious, and Julia are the two names. Vicious and Julia.
And the elders, they have little masks on.
Mm-hmm.
What are they? Are they
Syndicate Elders?
Are they? They're human. They haven't seen any non-human things, so it's not your typical space thing where they have aliens and
Yeah, so and everything, so everybody in this series is from Earth. Everybody's an Earthling that they've just now branched out to Mars and Venus and all the way over to the some of the moons of Jupiter and Saturn.
I'm curious what the Syndicate is. I mean,
It's just like a mafia, you know, basically.
yeah, but they seem super powerful and more so than just your normal run-of-the-mill mafia.
Yeah, and
Very well known around and
yeah, well, it's the Syndicate. It's not a syndicate. It's the syndicate.
but still, I want to know more about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's kind of the thing because there's so many different planets and space stations and stuff like that. You know, it's hard to police everybody and everything.
I wonder why Jet's not a cop anymore. I wonder how he got in his role. And I wonder the same thing with Fearless.
Spike.
If I remember something that's not that guy, give me some credit.
Yeah, well, Fearless
Anyways.
is his syndicate name.
Well, that's what I was talking about. I wonder why he's no longer.
So in
Syndicate.
the original anime, there was at least one episode devoted to Spike's backstory. Well, more than one episode for
I'm sure
Spike's,
they'll
but
get
then
there, then,
one
yeah.
episode for Jet and one episode for Faye too. I don't think they can necessarily do that in this
She wasn't even in.
this series. I don't think they can spend a whole episode. They might have to kind of split half and half.
They'll probably do flashbacks and clips of flashbacks.
Yes, flashbacks, but their stories have loose ends. All three of their stories have loose ends. All three of their stories have things that they tie up in the actual series. So I wonder if we'll see that, like I said.
They have to for people like me.
Yeah.
And if
Well,
they don't, there needs to be another season.
Yeah, well, some of the episodes coming up are longer than this one. This one was short. It looked like it was the shortest one, 37 minutes. Like, geez, it was over before it even got going.
Well, compared to the one we watched just before,
Yeah.
that one was.
Yeah, they had to come.
lot.
They had to bring the first one out with a banger, but I think the second one definitely was all info, and I guess they did a good job at making it shorter, so it didn't feel like it was just long and drug out by being a 45, 50-minute episode. You know, they shortened the episode, and we're like, we don't need 50 minutes to tell what we need to tell. So that's good. But then I could tell there's some 60-minute shows coming up. So I'd like to definitely see some full backstory for Jet and tying up his loose ends that, you know, in the same way that the anime did. And Faye's going to come back at some point, and there'll be a couple of other characters that pop in and out. We'll see. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, yeah, that's episode 2 down. We back to back episode 1 and 2, no stops. Gotta love Netflix. Gotta love the binge watching. I think this is the first series that we've done that we've reacted to that's been on Netflix. Actually, I guess the next one that we're gonna watch is gonna be The Witcher season 2.
We need to rewatch season 1.
Yeah, it would be good to rewatch that. There's so much in that series that's just confusing. But yeah, this I like the Netflix pace. I think hopefully we'll try and pump these out in the next few days. Let's try and get it all done. Anyway, well, cool.
an
Thanks for
extended
coming
movie.
by, and we'll see you for episode 3. Hopefully it's a little more action packed. Hopefully there's a little more going on. And until then, we're Motophoto, and we'll see y'all soon.